Flu symptoms from avian influenza in humans are going to show up like a lot of different viruses. So if you're concerned about any flu symptoms, contact your healthcare provider. If you're concerned with your pet, your cat, contact your veterinarian. Symptoms are going to vary on a case-by-case basis and by individuals. On average, just like any other virus, symptoms may last 1 to 2 weeks, but it really will vary. It can show up in a variety of different ways, primarily respiratory and neurologic. We can also see sudden death from it. So in terms of upper respiratory signs, it unfortunately can look like any other upper respiratory infection. You might see coughing, sneezing, nasal discharge. Neurologic signs might show up as tremors, seizures, uncoordinated movements. It can be fatal. However, there are treatment options. There are antiviral medications available to humans and birds, but typically it's treated symptomatically, just like any other virus that we might contract. With cats, their incubation period is really short. They might start showing signs within 1 to 2 days after exposure. With people, it's also pretty quick. It can be 1 to 5 days would be average, potentially up to 9 days after exposure. A lot of times the respiratory signs they're saying are showing up about 3 days after exposure. It can be tested by a specific PCR test that only certain labs are able to do. The samples are collected either through swabs from the conjunctiva, from the eye, or from the throat, or sometimes blood samples as well. But there are only specific labs that are able to perform this test. In terms of prevention, there is a vaccine that's available for birds, and there is one available for humans. However, it's not being recommended widely at this point.